Hey my friends, welcome back, and today I'm here with the second part of making my scraps collage book. I left off where I said I wanted to design covers, and so on this video that is what I'm going to do. In the first cover I wanted to do something similar where I do a little bit of mixed media and then do some collaging around, so not exactly the same. I don't want it to look the same, of course, but I wanted to do something a little similar with the sense that that window that the first one has, and then you can see a little bit of the mixed media peeking out, something like that, but we'll see. So I did want to use some of my, these were my Marabou spray paints, and so what I did was I switched the bottles because the ones that the original Marabou paint spray bottles, they would clog up, and yeah, so I had to buy these and I transfer them to these. So these are the Marabou. I think they are like kind of like an acrylic spray paint. I don't know if they're ink, but I think they are permanent, so I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do for these covers, but I guess I'll just start spraying, and then I guess whatever comes out, right? Because sometimes I just don't have a plan as to what I'm gonna do. I'm hoping that it comes out nice and that you guys like it. I'm just shaking some of these, and I'll also probably play with some acrylic paints too. So let's see. I don't know what color scheme. Okay, so, and these get really messy, so I'm gonna get a pair of gloves. I'll be right back. So in some of these, in some instances, I may just speed up the video just so that this video is not too long, but I hope you enjoy, guys. So let's get started. So I think that I want to just keep these together so that the design could flow a little bit, but at the same time, I'm not gonna do the whole thing with mixed media. That's what I originally did in the first page. I filled the whole thing because I had an idea in my head, but then I realized it was a scraps collage book, and I didn't want it to look like a art book. So what I did was I just did that little window where you show a little bit of my art. Why is my camera doing that? Okay. So yeah. So I'm just gonna do like little parts of the spray, and we'll see. We'll take it from here. We'll just see what happens, because I really don't know. So you know what? I'm gonna just make the video a little. I'm just gonna make it fast, okay? And put a little bit of music so you guys could just enjoy the music, and then I'll be right back in between doing the art, okay? Okay, my friends, so I think I'm gonna stop here with the inks and the sprays. The paper is still a little saturated, so I'm just gonna dry them a little bit more. Because they do get they do buckle a little bit because I did use a lot of wet, water on it. So I'm gonna just dry this real quick, and then I'll be right back. So for the spine, I don't know if I should just collage it or if I should just also add some paint to it. So I don't know. I am gonna add, maybe I'll just paint a little bit too. I am gonna add some acrylic paint to it. And maybe some splatters and black so that it can pop a little bit. Because I do want it to have like different like textures and just little marks and stuff that are different. I don't want it just to be, even though this still has like the gold and it's how do I say, it has like little textures and stuff like that going on, but I want it to be of course mixed media. Acrylic paint gives it a different texture, so I want to add a little bit of acrylic paint as well. So I'm thinking of adding a little bit of yellow just to bring out the yellow a little bit, and I may use my brayer for that. So one page at a time. And so I'm gonna add some acrylic paint to this, and I have some of my smaller paints that I'm gonna use because they have a variety of colors. These are the Montmartre paints. Let me see. I don't think I'm gonna use the brayer for this one. Okay guys, so here I'm just adding some little circles and like little dots just to add some more design to it. I didn't do this one with the first one, but I thought that I can use probably a little bit of more design to it or texture, and maybe some stamping as well, or some stenciling. Yeah, just like that. I think that should be fine. Let me see if I should use possibly I don't want that one. Maybe use that stenciling a little bit. Let's see what colors I can use. This one here. I don't want to hide the design or most of the colors, so I don't know, this is going to be good. This one dried out. Okay, let me get something. That one's not good. That one's drying out on me. This one is pretty juicy. See, although I like that, I don't like that it took away the white. So, and I don't know if this part's gonna show because I am gonna cover some of this. I'm not gonna expose the whole design, so yeah, so okay. I think that seems okay. I don't, anyway, we'll see. We'll see what I show and what I don't, because it's not going to be the whole design I'm going to show. Because like I said, I wanted to do something similar to the first design, and the first design, as you can see, I did a window, and I want to do something similar to this one. So okay. I am gonna bring out a little bit of the white, so I need to do some splatters. So I think this is good for what I wanted to do. I don't want to overdo it. I think I already put too much paint on this, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select a part of it to do my window, and then I'm gonna do the collage everywhere else. But as you can see, this got warped a little bit. See that? So what I'm gonna do is, before I start collaging, before I even put the window, I'm going to flatten it. So I'm gonna place this under some heavy boxes or books, and I'm gonna flatten it, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so while my paper is getting flattened, I wanted to work on the window for the cover. So I thought that I would shape my window this way. The first window that I made for the first scraps book. It was square, and so I thought I would do something like this for the second one. And I just made this window out of the tape. I just measured it, I just put it there and I traced it, and then I just made the rest of it. So I found this cork sheet that I had purchased from the Dollar Tree, which I totally forgot I had, and I thought that maybe this would work for the window. You know, incorporate a different texture into the design. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna cut this out, and then I'm gonna have to cut the inside part as well. And try to cut this as carefully as possible. And then what I'm gonna do is trace this window on top of the cork sheet. So I'm gonna use this as a template to make my window. So I think that's okay, but I think it needs a little bit of this, like that. Okay, that's good. I mean, this doesn't have to be perfect, but so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the inside, and then I'm gonna trace it on top of here, and then I'll cut it out of here. So I'm just gonna make the video fast again, okay? So I'll be right back. Let me just take this out. Okay guys, so this is the frame, and so I'm going to trace it, and I just used some watercolor paper that I had used before, so I won't waste a new sheet. So I'm going to just go here so I don't have to waste the whole sheet. I'm going to just take this part right here. So let me see if this works. Let me see what I can do. Maybe I can use a pencil. I don't know. Yeah, pencil works. Okay guys, so this is my window or my little frame that I'm gonna use for the front of the book. And so the only thing I recommend is that if you're gonna use one of those craft knives, make sure that it's super sharp, because I had to use more than one. Like this one wasn't working because the knife is really tiny, as you can see. And so for the cork, that wasn't working. I mean, it did work a little bit, but if you're gonna cut cork, make sure you get a craft knife that is really sharp, because the sharp ones go through very nicely and it won't rip out. It won't break the cork along the way. So this is going to be the frame, and so I'm going to check on the pages and see if they gotten any flatter, and so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the idea. So my window will go right here in the center. I don't know if I want to use this one as the front or this one as the front. So I guess either one would be okay, right? Because they look kind of similar, but I kind of like this part here sticking out, so I may use this one as the front page. So the idea is to put this window in the center. Of course, it won't look good any other way because it is a window or a frame, so this should go in the center of the book. So I'm probably going to place it something like that. And then for the second one, I also want to do a little frame. So for the second page, it doesn't have to be in the middle. It could be wherever I want. So I don't know if I want to do like elongated or like a short window. I think I'll do elongated just to give it some character and make it look different. So I'm just going to cut it and then just cut the inside. So I'm going to do that and just give you guys an idea of what I'm thinking. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the frame that I'm gonna use. It did get a little tore there, but that's okay. I'm gonna use it like that. I don't know if I should, if I just cut it a little bit more. Let me see. This cork thing is very sensitive, so you gotta be, see? Look what happened. Good. So now I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use this piece. Let me see. I'm gonna try to save it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. That should be fine, right? I think that's fine. It's not too bad. It's a little bumpy right there, but that's fine. So I'm gonna use this for the second page, and let me see. So the first page would be something like this, and then the second page on the back part can be something like this. On the side, it could be something like this on the bottom. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. It could be something like this on the side, but I'm thinking I want to just pick, even if it has some white, I can do something like this on the side, or I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I should do it like this, elongated. I'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind about this, but I don't know. I feel like this is a little too thick. Maybe if I cut it, let me see. Make it a little bit slimmer. The first one is okay, and it could stay like that, but this one, I don't know. I feel like it needs to be a little bit slimmer. Because the whole thing with this is once I use this window, everything else is going to be covered, so I don't know. Alright, so let me just cut this part here. And if you hear any noises in the back, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I'll see. If I don't change my mind by then, we'll see. So far this is what I'm gonna do. And so I think I'm gonna leave it here. And maybe finish the collage part in a third video, because of course these videos could be very long. If I started, forget about it. So what I'm gonna do is, for the third video, I'm gonna just attach this part here. I don't know if I should do that part first, which, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that part first, and possibly maybe add the signatures to it on the third video. So this could be like a 3-part, 4-part video, because then if you want to see like the whole thing, I would have to do the collage part as well, which that's going to be a little bit of time as well. So for the third video, we'll just assemble it, you know, just finish doing the cover, adhering the cover, adding the frame, and possibly putting in the signatures. And so I'm gonna leave it here, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know what you think so far of the process. If you have any recommendations, I am happy to hear them. And so if you think I should add something to it that I'm not thinking about right now, what do you think? So yeah, I will see you guys on the third part of this series, Scraps Collage book, making the Scraps Collage book. And so I will see you guys soon on the third part. Hopefully you guys will join me. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it so much. And I will see you next time, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.